Once upon a time, deep down in the ocean, there lived a beautiful mermaid princess. She had a gorgeous long tail that shimmered like 1,000 stars, and her scales sparkled with all the colors of the rainbow. But despite living in the most magical place in the world, the little mermaid was bored. She swam around the coral reefs day after day, watching the same fish go by and wishing for something exciting to happen. One day, while exploring an old shipwreck, the mermaid came across an ornately carved wooden box. As she peered inside, she saw a beautiful rainbow-colored paintbrush. The moment she touched it, the paintbrush glowed and whispered, "I am the magic paintbrush of the sea. I can paint anything and everything. Make a wish, my dear mermaid, and I will grant it." The mermaid thought for a moment. She looked around at the dull gray rocks and seaweed and had an idea. "Oh, I want to make the ocean more colorful," she exclaimed. The magic paintbrush glowed brightly. "As you wish," it said, and with a swish of its bristles, the ocean around the mermaid was painted in beautiful shades of blue, green, and purple. The mermaid was so happy. She swam back to her castle, eager to show her parents the beautiful new colors. But when she told them about the paintbrush and what she had done, her parents weren't very happy. "You shouldn't have done that, my dear," said the king. "The ocean has always been gray. We don't know what these new colors are or what they might do to us." The queen agreed. "It's much too dangerous. You must never use that paintbrush again," she said to the mermaid. But the little mermaid couldn't understand why her parents were so worried. All she saw were the beautiful new colors. She slipped out of the castle that night, determined to add even more color to the ocean. She dipped the paintbrush into a pool of shimmering gold and swished it through the water. Schools of gray fish were suddenly painted silver, sparkling in the moonlight. Starfish were transformed into glowing jewels, and the sand on the seabed became a path of golden coins. As the mermaid swam home, she saw a grumpy-looking octopus with 8 dull gray tentacles. She dipped her paintbrush into a vial of emerald green and gently traced over his arms. "What have you done?" he cried. "These colors are magical. They're changing everything," she said with a giggle. The octopus calmed down a little. "Well, maybe a few splashes of color won't hurt, but please be careful. Not everyone likes change," he warned. The mermaid nodded, understanding that not everyone shared her enthusiasm for color, but she couldn't resist making everything beautiful. She painted coral reefs in shades of pink and turquoise, seahorses in brilliant red, and even a grumpy-looking puffer fish wearing a spotted purple and orange bow tie. As the sun rose, the ocean was a kaleidoscope of color. The mermaid swam back to the surface, excited to show her parents the changes she had made. But once again, they were very angry. "Look what you've done," the king exclaimed, pointing to the colorful fish. "They won't survive. They need to be camouflaged to hide from predators." "And what about the puffer fish?" the queen said. "He'll scare away all the fishermen if they think all fish have giant colorful bows on their heads." The mermaid's heart sank. She hadn't realized that her colorful changes could be harmful. She swam down to the colorful coral reef, tears streaming down her face. She wished she could make everyone as happy as she was, but it seemed her colorful changes had only caused problems. Seeing the mermaid's tears, a wise old sea turtle swam up to her. "What's wrong, child?" he asked. The mermaid explained about the paintbrush and how she had used it to make everything beautiful, but had only caused trouble. "I want to fix everything," she cried, "but I don't know how." The sea turtle smiled. "Sometimes things don't always turn out the way we want, but we can't change that. What matters is what we do next. Fixing things doesn't always mean undoing them, but learning from our mistakes and doing better next time. That's true wisdom, my dear," he said. The mermaid thought about the turtle's words. She realized that she couldn't undo all the changes she had made, but she could learn from her mistakes and find a way to fix them. First, she needed to talk to the animals she had painted and see how they were really feeling. She started by visiting the silverfish. "I'm so sorry I painted you. I didn't realize it would make you stand out and be more visible to predators," she said. The fish understood. "It's all right," they said. "We may be more colorful now, but we can take care of ourselves. Besides, it's nice to be able to see the beautiful colors of the ocean, too," they said. Next, the mermaid visited the grumpy octopus. "I'm sorry I painted your arms, Mr. Octopus," she said. He looked at her and smiled. "Don't worry, little mermaid. I'm actually feeling much better now that I have these new colors. They help me camouflage even better. And who knows, maybe I'll grow some more colors myself one day," he said. The mermaid laughed. It was true. The colors seemed to be spreading throughout the ocean. Maybe her changes weren't so bad after all. She thought about the turtle's words. She couldn't undo her changes, but she could learn from this experience and try to do better next time. So the mermaid decided to keep the colors she had painted, but she would add more colors to make everything even better. She went back to the shipwreck where she had found the magic paintbrush and opened the box. There were all kinds of colors inside, and the mermaid carefully took them out, making sure not to spill any. Then she started painting. She added light blue stripes to the silver fish so they would be even more sparkly. She gave the pufferfish a rainbow-colored tail, and she painted the coral reef with shades of pink, purple, and yellow, making it look like a beautiful rainbow. As the sun rose, the mermaid swam back to the palace, smiling. The ocean was beautiful. She could see that her changes had brought joy to some of the animals, and she realized that sometimes change isn't such a bad thing. When the king and queen saw the improvements the mermaid had made, they were very proud. "You learned a valuable lesson today, my dear," the king said. "Using your magic paintbrush, you brought color and happiness to the ocean. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility, but also great opportunity to do good." The queen hugged her daughter. "We are so proud of you," she said. From that day on, the mermaid kept using her magic paintbrush to add beauty to the ocean, never forgetting the lesson she learned. The end. Hey kids, we've come to the end of another fun story. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Hanum Cartoons. We've got plenty more fun stories to share with you, including the adventures. Just click on the link below. See you next time.